So, okay, I thought about streaming for almost 5 months. So during that time, I spent a lot of time researching, watching other streamers, and finding things that really appealed to me and the type of content that I wanted to do. And one of the things that I always wanted to do, and that I've enjoyed, is being a life coach and helping others. But really, I wanted to help people, right? There was always something that I noticed with the different Twitch chats and the different channels, and there was one thing that I saw consistently that I wanted to help with. And the one thing that I kept hearing and I kept seeing in chat is that people were burnout, frustrated, and people felt like they weren't heard. And the things that I've been through and the experiences that I've had that allowed me to really see things in a different perspective, and some of the people that I've been able to help really told me that I could do more. You know, it's one thing to help a friend. It's another thing to help a stranger. And for years, I thought about what I wanted to do, how I wanted to help. And not just help. Okay, level with me. How many times, how many advertisements have you seen? You'll see like a life coach, right? Like when you think of life coach, you think of those commercials, right? Where they have their life together. They live on the fancy side of town. They drive fancy cars. Their finances are in order. They have a beautiful family. They have no issues. And they want to tell you how easy it is to live the way that they live. And it always frustrated me because it felt very fake. I knew that people saw it as fake as well. And especially from the geek, the nerd community, the gamers, the streamers. I really felt like there was a community that wasn't heard and wasn't seen. And I really looked around at the market, like the life coach market, and I didn't see a whole lot. I saw a lot of the same groups of people that had the same lives, and they had the easiest of days, and they got stuff done, and they slept enough hours, and everything just seemed to fit into place. And that bothered me. For years, it bothered me. And just something kept eating away that I felt that I had to do something. And from the things that I've been through and the things that I've experienced, both good and bad, one of the biggest things that I want to stress when providing content is that I'm not perfect. And I'm not here to tell you what is right or what's wrong. I've made mistakes. I've done bad things. I've hurt people. But I came out the other end, acknowledged what I did, acknowledged my mistakes, grew from it. And I feel like I've become somewhat of a well-rounded person, but that's still not perfection. I'm still not there yet. Nobody is. And that's the biggest thing with life coaching that's so frustrating is you don't have to be perfect to help somebody else. Everybody has something to contribute. And I feel that I have things that I can contribute to help others figure out those pieces that they're missing and kind of put that together. Kind of wanted to give you guys a background of why I'm doing what I'm doing and kind of the idea of where I want to go with this. It's really, I have a lot of great ideas, a lot of fun things that I want to do. not just serious life coaching stuff, because let's be real, talking about our lives and serious things are exhausting. I mean, I can only think about it for a little bit at a time, and then I gotta go do something else, right? So this isn't going to be a stream where it's super serious all the time. I don't think I can be that serious. Life is extremely short, and it's very precious. And we have to be able to laugh even when it's the darkest of times, right? So kind of the idea that I have is, obviously, like I said, the content's going to be a bit of life coaching stuff, right? It's going to be us talking about some subjects, and it's not going to be like life-altering things, but they're things to stop and pause and look at. And then after it, we can either sit and talk about it, or we can just move on and play games, be silly, whatever we want. There were times where I felt like nobody knew who I was. I was just this random, very different person that nobody got. And I felt that if I would have had somebody to reach out to from time to time, that some of the struggles would have been easier to get through.